Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First, I want to thank my fiance and my mother. You know, they've been with me since first time I had surgery.
Now, let's look at her right here. So many people are talking about this man is a simp because he's all open for her and this, that, and the third. Do I feel he's a simp? Yes, I do. But all of us men have simped in some way, shape, or form for a decent, good-looking woman. Shoot, it could even be a below average woman or average woman. All men have simped. I know I have. And I think I would possibly even continue to simp because for the simple fact, for the right woman, every man will be open for the right woman. But let's continue. Let me hear a little bit about it, then we talk about it.
My first year of college, they never took a step away from me. All the hard hours, all the hard days, all the times I didn't want to wake up and even watch my phone, get on my phone, look at football. Y'all stayed with me. I'm very thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for my mother.
He should be.
You know, she took me out of Florida, bad area. I'm always getting in trouble. So now, look where I'm at. It's crazy. Thank you. I want to thank Coach Prime, Shador. Man, y'all changed my life forever. That one simple phone call, Shador, look where I'm at. Man, that's crazy, bro.
Let me tell y'all something. Don't think for 1 minute that Coach Prime is not in this man's ear. He's not telling him what to do. This man, you see how he's breaking down right now, talking about Coach Prime, and we all seen the video of him breaking down, talking about his father. You have to understand that he has strong men in his life. Yes, okay, we may feel that he should leave this woman, and I don't feel that he should. I feel that he should stick with her, be with her, and they should kind of be out of the limelight when it comes to their relationship. They need to be quiet. She needs to be quiet. She needs to shut the hell up with certain things so that they can just go and live their life. Hopefully, he's not so much of a simp that he doesn't get a prenuptial agreement. He needs to get a prenup, an ironclad prenup. Contact the lead attorney on YouTube. Shout out to the lead attorney, and so that he can be able to draft a proper prenup, an ironclad prenup that he can protect himself, protect his assets, and she can protect herself and protect her assets, whatever that may be. Because don't think for 1 second that these two young people are not going to be making hella money together. A lot of people are low-key jealous because they wish that they had his success. They wish that they had the woman that he has, and they wish that they were the ones that many people were talking about. That's how it really is. That's just not, I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. Let's get back to it.
It's crazy. I'm trying not to get emotional because I know our last game coming up soon. But I'm thankful for both of y'all. Coach Brown, I'm going to whoop you on that lake tomorrow or whenever we get the chance. But thank you, man. You changed my life forever. I told you that multiple times. I really appreciate it. Wayne, you don't know how you came into our life, man. My fiance love you. I ain't learned none of, I didn't know none of your songs until she let me know, because I don't listen to music. She let me know. She told me, you got to listen to this. If you don't listen to music, listen to Wayne. And from that day on, that's all I listen to. Pre-game music. That's the song. Those are the songs I listen to. When I get in that TRX and I blast that music, I'm listening to Wayne. It's crazy. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot hot. That's my song. I'm telling you, man, that junk's crazy. I respect you.
I'm telling you, this man's going to be a monster in the NFL. He's going to be a monster in the NFL. Leave the noise of the internet alone. Focus on you. All right? Focus on you, my good brother. You are very talented, a dual threat. We haven't seen it in a while. And for a dual threat to win the Heisman, that's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Just don't allow people to get to you and, focus on don't focus on the haters. There's always going to be haters. You do what you got to do. You make your moves, and you will be good.
For coming out here, coming to support me, man. Coach Ray, I know you're over there trying not to get emotional, but bro, It's them hard hours, them talkless, them sleepless nights that we had, making the final decision to even come back and go with Coach Prime to Colorado. Man, it's crazy how far it took us. I'm just shocked to be on this stage right now. I can't even get everything out that I want to say. But man, I love you. Thank you. Everything that you have done for me, thank you. My brother, where you at, Travis?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to his father, this part where his father. I think it's right here.
That you have done. And I want to say something to my father. He's not here to be able to make it, but I know you're watching on TV. Dad, I love you. All the stuff you went through, man. I look at your oldest son. I did this for you, man. All the times that you didn't get to see me, and the times you came to see my games, from not seeing probably 2 games in high school to seeing me on TV every weekend and coming to see me, man. That means so much to me. I know you wanted to be here and you can't, but trust me, I got you. I'm bringing the trophy home. I love you.
That's facts. Facts. Every boy, girl, every child needs a great father. Shoot, not even just great. A father who is willing to just be there. You know, it's hard. I respect this man because I know, my father got deported when I was 10 years old, deported back to Trinidad. And I never saw him again. And it still pains me. You know, he died about 14 years ago. And it still hurts because when I became an adult, I started to reach out to him and stuff like that. And I wanted to go to Trinidad to visit him, but I didn't get that chance. And, you know, it hurts. It hurts. You know, I wanted him to see me be successful, to see me do certain things, to see his grandson at the time when I first had my son. But it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. But I know that me being his firstborn, I know I made him proud. And this is something that we have to think about. As with Travis, we have to just give him the grace to make mistakes, give him the grace to learn and do what needs to be done. Is he a simp, in my opinion? Of course. Are most men simps? Yes. Even the red pillers of red pill men can be simps and have simp in their life. They may not want to admit it to you or to me because they portray themselves online to be something that they're truly not. But we all have simp because that's how men are. That's how we are. Thank you guys so much for watching up to this point. Really appreciate it. Appreciate it if you find my commentary insightful, witty, crazy, or even if you say that I need to be quiet. Give me a like. Really would appreciate it. Make some comments. Tell me that in the comment section if you want. And if you can subscribe to this channel, I would greatly appreciate that because I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to grow and I'm trying to reach over 1,000 subscribers and get 4,000 watch hours so I can become monetized one day, be able to make some YouTube shillings, and be able to take a couple of babes to Red Lobster because I want to eat some shrimp. But let's get back to it. We are going to look at Dr. Umar Johnson and his take on Travis Hunter.
Yes, I mean, I'm saying now, to be the #1 football player in the country or #2, depending on how you rank him and Shedeur Sanders. And by the way, both of them are my 2 favorite college football players and will probably be my 2 favorite NFL players if they don't start bunny hopping. But anyhow.
Yeah. Dr. Umar is mad funny. He dead always talking about that. Oh, if they don't stop bunny hopping. Listen, if the man want to bunny hop, if he wants to be with white women, Asian women, Latino, who gives a damn? This is 2024 or whatever. If you're watching in 2025, really appreciate that. But hey, listen, if the man wants to bunny hop, let him. If the man wants to get married, let him. All we need to do is say, hey, listen, young blood, I know that you love this woman, and hey, she might love you. Just protect yourself. Protect yourself by making sure that you have a prenup. Now, one thing I would say that this man is very, very smart. I don't really think I hear anybody talking about it, so maybe I might be the first. He said he wants to marry his fiance after he gets a contract, after he gets on the NFL team. That right there, what he said, people are not talking about it. That means that the man is very smart. You know why? Because if he knows the team that he's going on, and he says, listen, let's say he gets to the Giants. Let's throw a team out there. Hopefully, he does. Hopefully the Giants don't make boneheaded decisions like they did with Daniel flipping Jones, but that's beside the point. Let's say he gets to the Giants and he gets a decent contract. Now, he can get married in New York. New York is what's called an equitable distribution state, which means that your wife will not get half of your money if you get divorced, if you don't have a prenup. You will basically, it will be equitably distributed, which means that, okay, she might get something. You won't leave her destitute because they don't want the woman to be destitute, but she's not going to get half of your stuff. All right. So it's good. You got to understand what equitable distribution states in and community property states, and those are the worst ones to get married in without a prenup. Those are the worst ones to get married in without a prenup. But still, he can have a prenup and he can clearly state that, listen, this is my separate property. What I earn from the NFL, what I earn from my endorsements, all that stuff is my separate property. Think about it. He's getting these stuff and he's not married yet. So if he has it written down that this is my separate property, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to make sure that you have your stuff, have your businesses, go to school, whatever she wants to do. He can fund that. And let's just say if they get divorced, cool, she keep all that stuff. But he won't have to worry about paying out the wazoo because he'll have it set up in the prenup, unless that's what he wants to do. He might want to set her up with something, okay? If she has kids for him, she's going to get child support anyway. But maybe he could be smart enough to say, hey, listen, no kids until I retire. That's the smart move to do, or a smart way to do it. That way you know that you had your fun with her and everything, and then you can be there to raise your kids. You don't want a nanny raising your kids. You don't want somebody else raising your kids. You want to be there for your kids. All right? Please, guys, heed this warning and heed my advice. Don't have other people raising your kids. If you are not ready to have kids, do not do it. The best thing to do is to wait. Wait until you know that you got enough money set aside, maybe through your investments and stuff like that, that you can take less hours and you can be able to do what you got to do with you and your significant other. That's my advice. But let's go back to Dr. Umar and see what he said.
You have not played an NFL game. You have not even been through the NFL draft. You have no idea of the type of women you're going to meet whenever you get to whatever team that you're going to play for.
True.
He's still a child. You've only been in Boulder, Colorado, and you've been in Jackson, Mississippi. Why not give yourself some time to explore life before you just jump the hoop with this woman? And I'm not going to say nothing against the young lady. She might be a nice young lady. Obviously, I have issues with it because I believe black men.
I definitely feel that he's jumping the gun too soon. I really feel that way. But, this is what I feel that he should do. As a young man, if he wants to get married, cool. But it should be in his prenup that, listen, I'm a young football star. I'm going to be going other places. As long as I don't bring you any outside babies, unless that's what we agree upon. As long as I don't bring you any diseases, because let me tell you something. It happens in the NFL. It happens in the NBA. It happens in the NHL. It happens in Major League Baseball, the MLB. It happens in all sports that sports stars, especially men, are going to. Unless they really, really love their wives, they're going to be getting a little piece on the side from those groupies or those women, because they're going to look at that woman there, his wife or fiance, and try to see if they can knock her off her throne. And rightfully so. It's competition. That's how it be. But now Travis, he might do it. He might not do it. He might be there. I love my wife and I'm going to do what I got to do. But just be careful. This is where a prenup is so important, because then you will have everything set up and say, hey, listen, this is how it will be, because he is going to be a superstar. No doubt about it. He's going to be a superstar. But let's continue. Let me hear what Dr. Umar has to say.
And should be married to black women, and this looks like it's going to be another tragic tale of another multi-million-dollar black athlete who sooner or later is going to get divorced, and his non-black wife is going to run off with all of his career earnings.
Oh, okay, he needs to be quiet with that, because Dr. Umar, are you even married to black women? To a black woman? No, you're not. You got a couple of baby mothers, but you're not married. You can't even. It amazes me how he speaks out of his mouth and says that, but you're not even married to a black woman, homeboy. I can understand if you were, but you're not. So that right there, I think you just need to be quiet. If he wants to marry a half Filipina, Latino, black woman, cool, whatever. If these superstars, these football players, basketball players, if they want to marry out of their race, no problem. It doesn't matter. If a white man wants to marry a black woman or Asian woman, if a black man wants to marry a black woman, Asian woman, white woman, I don't give a damn. As long as you protect your finances. Because let me tell you, it takes one play, and next thing you know, you're done. You could be out for the season. You could be out for your career. So you do not want to waste your money. You want to be able to utilize that money properly, making sure that you invest in index funds or ETFs, dividend-paying index funds and ETFs, so that that money is set aside, and doing what you got to do. Just get like a studio apartment. It's just you and her. It's just you and her. Buckle down, save, do what you got to do, making moves. Don't buy your parents any homes and stuff like that. Forget about that. They should have had their own homes to begin with. Save your money, invest your money. There's going to be friends that's going to come after you, say, oh man, remember me? F them. Do what you got to do for you and your fiance or your wife. Build, save, and have that money on the side, so that if you, let's say, I'm going to throw numbers out there. Let's say in his career, he makes $50 million, right? Or he makes enough where he has $50 million in savings. If he's getting just 4% off that $50 million, he will be getting $2 million a year in income. In dividend paying income. And he can do whatever he wants to do. So let's try to help this man be able to make the proper decisions. Let's not say that, oh, he shouldn't do this, he shouldn't do that. Because guess what? He's going to do it anyway. He loves this woman, he's going to do it anyway. Let's just try to help him make proper financial decisions so that he can do what needs to be done and he won't get, crap on his face. But let's get back to it. Let me let Dr. Umar talk a little bit more.
Things that we've seen with so many other athletes and continue to see on a regular basis. So I'm not for it at all. But again, I'm not besmirching her character. I'm sure she's a fine young lady. But for him to be engaged already and for him to be about to get married and he doesn't even have a prenuptial agreement, are you out of your mind, Travis Hunt?
We don't know. We don't know. He probably could have a prenuptial agreement. He's already doing certain things smart, where he did not marry her before the NFL draft. He did not marry her before he got a contract. See, a lot of people are not talking about this. He is very smart. He's kind of, foolish with certain things, but he's young. He's still a child. I'm 39. He's 21. Shoot, I remember when I was 21, I was wide open. And I allowed my son's mother to do certain things that the Akil that I am now, I would never do. I would have been like, man, get yourself out of here. But I had my son, and I'm so proud of that accomplishment. I love my son. I have a daughter. I love my daughter. I'm telling y'all right now, teach him, but gently teach him, because there's certain things I can tell that he almost like crash out with certain things, especially some internet trolls and stuff like that, or people he feel who are trolls. Teach him in a way that he can be able to understand and do the things better. But let me listen to a little bit, then I'm gonna end it.
No disrespect to the young brother, I'm a fan, but bruh, slow this down. Put the marriage on ice. I need him to put that marriage on ice for about 2 or 3 years and don't have any children out of wedlock while that marriage is on ice. My fear,
I agree with that,
is he's going to run into the queen of his dreams, and it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. You know, so I just think the brother moving too fast. So many of our black athletes, they run into these non-black women in college, you know, and they just think that that's what their life is all about. You know, she's the best thing since life bred, not to demean any woman of any culture, but we should be with our own women. And one thing I appreciate about Deion Sanders, although I'm still not happy with the move he made to Colorado, making all that money for a predominantly white college that does nothing for black people. But nonetheless, one thing I do respect about Coach Prime, you don't see his sons doing that. You don't see.
All right, okay, I'm gonna end it here. But my brother, listen, as I said before, I don't give a damn who they want to marry. That's on them. And if you want to talk about these athletes being taken by, you know, non-black women, how about you, especially Dr. Umar, you, my brother, how about you show our young black sisters how to be on top of their game so that they can get those athletes as well? Why is it that, now mind you, they're in the same college now, okay? Why is it that you have a lot of the white women, Asian women, Latino women, they go after these athletes, okay, and they get them, but black women can't? Come on now, that's foolish. That's foolish. Every woman has opportunity. It's just, what are your priorities? Are your priorities to be with this nerdy guy, or do you want a guy with swag and this, that, and the third? Okay, could be that, right? Shoot, he has, Dr. Umar has 2 baby mothers. 2 baby mothers. He ain't married. He's not married. At least this young man is trying to do the right thing, all right? But also, I'm just gonna say this one thing. Guys, do not stay somewhere and you getting screwed over with pay, like how Jackson State kind of try to screw over Deion Sanders. Do not stay somewhere and get screwed over with pay when you got another institution that's willing to pay you way more, and you can make way more money and change more lives, and think that, oh, it's the wrong thing to do. No, hell no. Jackson State lost out because they didn't want to pay. And Colorado, the college that he's at in Colorado, they paid him. So more power to him. Go get your money. Don't listen to anybody talking about, oh, you should do this for the culture. No, hell no. I don't care. I'm telling you, I don't care. Brothers and sisters, I don't give a damn. Black, white, Asian, Latino, Indian. Forget about doing things for the culture. Do things for you and make sure your pockets are good. Because once your pockets are good, then you can do things for the culture. But you can't do things for the culture when you're broke. This is why his school is not even open, because he's broke. Forget about all that. But guys, I know I kind of went off on a tangent right there, but I do feel that Travis Hunter is a simp. All of us men have simped in some way, shape, or form in our lives. But let's just give this young brother grace. Let's teach him and let's explain to him how to protect his money. Because you can be a simp for women. You can be a simp. You can trick off on women. Just make sure you protect your money. That's all I have to say about that. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I would appreciate if you find my commentary witty, funny, crazy, or even if you feel that I just need to be quiet. Like the video, make some comments. Tell me how you feel about what I talked about here. And do you feel that Travis Hunter is making the right move? Do you feel he's making the wrong move? Do you feel that he's smarter than the average bear and we don't know anything? Tell me. Let me know in the comment section. And last but not least, if you're not subscribed to this channel, I would greatly appreciate if you do subscribe. Why? I'm a new YouTuber and I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to reach over 1,000 subscribers and get 4,000 watch hours so I can become monetized, get some YouTube shillings, and go to Wendy's because the biggie bag is getting expensive and I need to pay for it. So please help a brother out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love each and every one of you. Peace.